Hello, folks. Welcome to the Dark Domain. Man, this episode was very, very, very exciting. Very exciting. So let's do the rundown right now. Okay, so everything dead on point as far as the video game is going. Little things have changed, but it's dead on point. Um, I liked a lot about this episode. I will say first, the cinematic shots were awesome, especially with near I would say what 3/4 of the show of Joe and Ellie heading towards the Fireflies camp of for the at Colorado. I like that shot with the horse walking. That was awesome. I love that shot. Um, so as far as from last episode with Sam and dying and everything, they they run into Tommy. Little different from I think in the game it's where when he goes to see Tommy and where he's staying. Um, I think the town is different, but I still like it. It was really cool. I love a lot more banter between Ellie and Joel. I loved that. I would say again, like 3/4 away. Um, when Ellie confronts Joel, I like that. Like a little part of what she said hits him in the heart. Um, for them to continue later on in the last aspect of the show for tonight. Um, we're seeing how I guess Joe I guess Joe has like uh heart palpitation. So it gives you that, oh man, he might not make it. But at the same time is I like what he explained to his brother. Like he feels like he's missing a piece, which is kind of the I guess from him holding his chest through a couple times in the show, we get to see it brings it more out. Like it gives you like a like understanding, like him saying he missing a piece and bringing up his daughter again, and that even his brother Tommy still remembers his daughter, and Ellie brings it up. You're like, wow, like this man's gone through so much. He's doing this. He made a promise. So in a sense, like the love that he had, he feels like it keeps getting ripped out from him. Which I that she's seeing it in that aspect. You see, like hi him grabbing his chest is like kind of like he feels like he's almost done, but he keeps pushing forward. Um, I just think this was much of a more this episode was kind of like episode 3. This touched a little bit on the feelings of us as viewers and watchers and fans, and also it touched on us because now you see more of, in a sense, Joel opening up little by little, and Ellie helps it. Him seeing his brother helps it. So I gotta say, it's like not gonna spoil it, but for those that do know, you know what's the next thing coming up, and that's gonna be the most craziest thing. I mean, what we're down to 3 more episodes, so those that know what might happen, we're gonna be like, oh shit. And the way they could portray it live action is gonna be like, oh shit. But for those that have not played the game or seen it, I think like I said from my I think what episode 3 of this or episode 4, I like I said, it keeps going up. It's not like they're purposely trying to top themselves. I think it's just the way this story has been, as far as those that know the video game. It now to see in live action, it's just like there's never like a point where like, oh, it drops. No, it's just like because it's building itself up. So which means the momentum's always it like something's always great coming out of it. So like I said, I was very excited. I can't. Now I gotta wait like 6 more days for this to come again to see what happens. I'm excited. Most of us know what might happen, but I really love this episode. It was a very bonding, heartfelt, and it opened up Joel a little bit more. He's no longer tight-lipped, so I'm gonna leave it on that note. I will post again in the next, definitely in the next episode. But you guys have a good night. Be safe. Be care for each other. Love each other. Love everyone best you can. That's what I say. But the dark one is out. Enjoy, and we'll see each other again.